Widowed single mother Stephanie Smothers runs a vlog featuring crafts and recipes for parents. She becomes friends with Emily Nelson, the mother of her son's schoolmate and a PR director for a fashion company, and they exchange confessions over martinis. Stephanie shares that as a teenager, she had sex with her half-brother Chris. Emily is frustrated by the lack of success of her husband English professor Sean Townsend, and their well-hidden poor financial situation. Stephanie babysits Emily's son while Sean is in London. After 2 days of Emily not returning calls, she learns from Emily's boss Dennis Nylon that she is in Miami. Stephanie calls Sean, who contacts the police. Trying to get to the bottom of Emily's disappearance, she makes missing person flyers using a photo of Emily that she found hidden on her desk. Detective Somerville reports that Emily lied about flying to Miami, and that her drowned body had been discovered in the lake at a summer camp in Michigan. Stephanie and Sean share their grief and begin a sexual relationship. Somerville reveals to Stephanie that Emily had severe liver damage, a large amount of heroin in her system, and that Sean had recently taken out a $4 million life insurance. Stephanie receives an insulting message apparently from Emily about her affair with her half-brother Chris. She has a flashback of her late husband suspecting her infidelity, possibly leading him to cause the car crash that killed both him and Chris. Investigating Emily's past, Stephanie meets Diana Hyland, who seems to have been a lover of Emily and who had painted a portrait of her. Diana says the painting is of her muse Claudia, whom she describes as a con artist who disappeared. Her information leads Stephanie to a yearbook showing Emily as a girl named Hope McClandon, who had an identical twin named Faith. Stephanie visits Margaret, the mother of the twins, who explains that at 16 the twins had set fire to the family house, killed their father, and disappeared. Meanwhile, while Stephanie is away on these investigative trips, Emily surprises Sean by reappearing. She tells him she plans to collect the insurance money and leave the country. Stephanie later contrives to meet with Emily, who explains that she and her sister started the fire to kill their abusive father. The sisters fled separately, planning to reunite later, but Faith didn't turn up as agreed. Emily then built a career and family, but Faith reappeared 14 years later. Now an alcoholic and heroin addict, Faith threatened to turn them both into the authorities by confessing the patricide unless paid $1 million by Emily. After assenting to the demand, Emily drowned Faith in the lake, as revealed to the movie audience. Still, Emily tells Stephanie that Faith committed suicide and Sean planned the insurance scam. Emily and Stephanie are angered by Sean's relationship with the other and decide to frame Sean. He is arrested and released on bail. Stephanie changes their heart and starts an argument with Sean in front of Emily to incriminate her. While police-planted microphones record the meeting, she fakes shooting Sean. Emily, having predicted their ruse and disabled the microphones, confesses her crimes while holding the pair at gunpoint, saying that she will stage their murder-suicide. Shooting Sean in the shoulder, she turns the gun on Stephanie, who reveals that a hidden camera is live-streaming the entire event on her vlog. Emily attempts to escape, only to be hit by a car driven by Stephanie's friend Darren. She is arrested immediately after. The closing text says that Emily was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Sean's second novel was a bestseller, and he became a successful professor at Berkeley. Stephanie is said to be dating another man. Her vlog has 1 million followers and is being developed as a TV show, and she is a part-time private detective. In a mid-credits scene, Emily is seen winning a basketball game in prison.